All right, so let's go to the Backstage View. To go to the Backstage View, we're going to left click on the File tab at the very top left. And so you can see here it gives a lot of information about our file that we're going to be working on, about the size, maybe the title of the project we're working on, a tag if you're going to be working on multiple projects and you need to tag it in order to easily find it. You can see the author or who created the spreadsheet and then who was last modified by. Important to know if you're going to be sharing the Excel sheet in groups or anything like that. If we go to print, you can see we don't actually see anything here yet because we don't have a spreadsheet load up with any data. But if we had a spreadsheet with data in it, it would show us what the sheet would look like as we were going to print it. The printing options are all here. And then let's go to Save As. So this portion, we're going to talk about different file types you can save as for an Excel spreadsheet. So we'll click this PC, this desktop, and you can see the Save As type. So if we click down this drop-down menu, you can see we can actually save Excel spreadsheets in a multitude of different file types. This is because not everyone is going to be using Excel 2016, maybe older versions of Excel, or possibly even completely different spreadsheet programs. So it's important to know if you're working with a colleague or peer and you need them to also have access to the spreadsheet to save it in the correct file format so they can access it. Let's cancel out of that. Okay, and then we'll click the back arrow here. We already created our workbook once we opened up Excel. We've actually also created our first worksheet also. So how do we save it? Well, like it was earlier, we would click save if we already have a position where to save the workbook and the worksheet. Or we can choose save as, we want to rename it, or place it somewhere else in the computer. Now we're going to learn how to open a workbook. So we can go to Open in the File tab. And then we're going to navigate to this PC. Actually, we're going to go to Browse. And we're going to, under this PC, we're going to go to Desktop. And we're going to find our Part 1 folder there. And for this first example, we're going to open up Workbooks at the very bottom here. Great, now we've opened up our first workbook.